Welcome to this session of Organopathy. We have Shri Nath, who is a very well-known uh, organopathy, expert, and also he's a PhD holder. And basically, I think he has got wealth of experience, 40 years in capacity of managing partner, director, and managing director in cosmetic and pharmaceutical industries in Mumbai and Delhi. And following which, I think for the last, many years, his mission is to save and cure masses from serious side and adverse effect of allopathic treatment. So basically, he has got wealth of experience. He has traveled to UK and worked in many other has treated patients across the different countries. With us today to talk through the various subjects, we have Dr. Nath. Nath ji, welcome to you. And I would request you to deliver your webinar today for the diaspora, and people are listening from various part of UK. Especially we are live on Facebook as well, and we have some attendees here as well. So there will be some questions laterwards. But I would request you to come on screen and deliver the session, and please, floor is yours.
Welcome to all registered members and guests who are ready to devote their valuable time to listen to me regarding their health issues and organs, to ensure that they live long, getting their organ and health issue for permanent solutions. In this webinar too, there must be new members that joined today. Therefore, it's very important. So give some brief of the organopathy must be talked about. In short, organopathy is a treatment by a more organic powder of 0.2 meshes derived from more than 30 natural grown on soils, edible and medicinal plants, including tree barks, leaves, buds, seeds, spices. After removing their outer 6 to 7 layers, the core material is picked up and associated with monatomic gold. Monatomic gold is a gold bhasma and pure saffron. Today, the prime issue is how to maintain our health without allopathic medication. In organopathy, once your organ is cured, then one can maintain it next whole of the life through kitchen only. My intention is to pass on the message that allopathic medicine used at present hardly play any role to us, except to suppress the ailment or disease and leave us with our damaged organs and some other issues, health issues. In today's session, I'm going to talk about our day-to-day diet plan, our organs and body system, heart and its functions, day-to-day health issues, sub-issues like body-related pains, varicose veins, constipation and piles, role of vitamins to our human body, gynecology problem and non-fertility, sinusitis, sinus, role of organopathy in our life, and last is neurological problems. Now, before that, I would like to share with you, and you can say guide to you regarding this double dose of vaccination and booster doses. I noticed in the last 1 year, after taking double vaccination boosters, number of patients got very adverse effects. They got loose motions, dysentery, diarrhea, skin rashes, and also the repeated menstruation on the same month. Now, how we should make ourselves safe? I mean, after vaccination boosters doses, the warm effect of this vaccination can be countered by if we suspend intake of non-vegetarian foods like chicken, mutton, fish, eggs, and all other seafoods, in addition to fruits and vegetables which are dark in colors, violet or black in colors, because they are rich in iron. And add to our day-to-day diet cool affecting vegetables, fruits like bottle gourds, bitter gourds, carrot, cucumber, sweet lime, and orange juices. In addition to that, we should have minimum 5 liters of water a day. This should be maintained at least for 2 months. During that period, I always advise my patients who are already on organic treatment, please suspend the treatment for 2 months instead of facing all these problems, which may become serious sometime. Now, my personal advice, without prejudice, that warm side effect of this vaccination should be taken care. In some cases, I have noticed there was problem in vision also, eye vision. A patient above 74, he got a problem. Now, I'm coming to day-to-day our diet plans. First and foremost, I say that the day-to-day diet plan, which maintain the organ or damage the organ, depend upon our intake, which ending into numerous health issues. The most unfortunate is that up to 1980s, there was the control of the drugs controller of India and state drug controllers to permit or not to permit the release of any publicity through any media for any product which is related to medication, treatment, or health issues, which is not now. It's unfortunate. Now any company claim for anything on their without seeing the contents or ingredients of the product, we buy it. Now, regarding our foods, research of Dr. M.S. Dubey, PhD electrophysiology, and she was scientific director in McGill University, Canada. She stated the taste of the diet is prefixed and programmed at a birth in mother's womb. The taste of diet is prefixed and programmed at birth in the mother's womb, but a secure mother allows the alternative to biological programming, healthy and unhealthy foods, eating related habits. And the home environment influence a life of course of eating, experiencing behavior of the salty snacks, lower consumption of water, aerated water, fruits, and greater liking of the outside food by the children, and taking meal or food in the front of the television. This is only when the parents permit the children to use various products advertised on various medias, where they are showing elevation energy, immunity booster, and hair growth, skin savior without investigation the ingredients of the product. She also stated, the food rules of home can control all above unwanted food and high calories and aerated cold drinks to encourage good behavior in the development of a child. I 100% accept it and recommend it that the mother must take care what are the intakes of the child at every time. Now regarding synthetic protein we are getting from the market in package, tin packages, we can replace it with lentils, pulses, white or yellow pulses, which are rich in vitamin A, D and C. Avoid the pulses which are dark in color because they are rich in iron. Various other, you can replace other packed boosters with dry fruits, walnut, raisin, and almonds. Now, for replacement of the hair oils, one can make hair oil at home because the skin of the bottle gourd is very rich in oil, which is a big containing vitamin A, E. I repeat, outer skin of the bottle gourd, which is very high, rich in oils containing vitamin A and E. Plus, you can add castor oil or a coconut oil and make a hair oil, which can give the immunity to the roots of the hair as well as growth also, and fallen hairs will be maybe the minimum possible. Shampoo can be replaced with glycerin soaps that I recommend because shampoo contains sodium lauryl sulfate. It means sulfuric acid. Every shampoo is made in the world is the basis sodium lauryl sulfate, which is containing few percent of sulfuric acid. It can be replaced, therefore the fall of the hair increases after using all the shampoos. It can be replaced with any bath soap which contains glycerin. There are so many bath soaps, even Pears are the very oldest bath soap, which can be used for hair washing also. And regarding face cream, I would like to say pure ghee is the best for your face because it's highest in vitamin A and E. Once a person starts using pure ghee on the face, there can be in the whole life, there can never problem in skin, face skin. Never expected. In my last webinar on 11th December, I insisted that different color of the different vegetable and fruits have been gifted to us by the nature. And we should take care while buying and using the all vegetable and fruits which are violet and dark in color are rich in vitamin D, rich in iron. And if we use it excessively, it creates the constipation. Therefore, we should balance all our vegetable, fruits, and pulses also equally. If we use black also, dark also, we should use white and yellow also. All yellow vegetables and fruits are rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. That neutralize your, and I would also prefer, I strongly recommend that one diet we should have a paleo diet. Paleo means raw diet. Raw diet, like cabbage, cucumber, you can say onion, garlic, tomato, and ginger. This is called paleo diet, raw diet. If in one meal, if we can add that, is the good. You can see the photo on my back side. This is narrated by Dr. Lauren Corden. Lauren Corden, PhD, is a nutrition from USA, has described raw diet is a paleoethilic diet, the one and only diet that ideally fits into our genetic makeup. States rational for the paleo diet is the only human diet, only diet which is the fit for human genes of modern times are unchanged for the last 10,000 years. And that the diet of this time is therefore the best fit with human as on date. Paleo diets, even the raw diets. A part of the raw diets can maintain your body. And Dr. Lauren Corden, he was awarded by the government of USA. He is a 9 awardees professional. You can also see the photo of this Lauren Corden. And this is the paleo diet. And this is Madame Lauren Dubé. Now we'll come to our organs and our systems. There are 78 organs in our body in total. These organs work in coordination to give rise to several organic systems. Among that 78 organs, we have 13 organs which are very vital for our survival. There, you can note it down. 13 organs which are very important for a human survival. Heart, brain, kidney, liver, intestine, lungs, stomach, pancreas, bladder, uterus, ovaries, fallopian tubes, and vagina. These are 13 organs which play the major part for our survival. Now, in every human, organ is placed at the same place without consideration his or her weight, but the weight are different depending on the weight of the body. But place and location remain all the same. Now, there are two systems which are very important. And total, we six systems in our body which we need for our survival. Number 1, nervous system. Number 2, digestive system. Number 3, cardiovascular system. Number 4, respiratory system. Number 5, immune system. Number 6 is reproductive system. These systems must function properly for our survival. The nervous system has 2 parts. One is central nervous system, and second is peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system had 2 parts, brain and spinal cord. That is the central nervous system. And peripheral nervous system distributes blood from the spinal to entire body in the veins. That is the peripheral nervous system. Therefore, we must take care whenever we get the problem in our human body, we never think that it belongs to nervous. There's a prime concern to nervous system. In our entire body, when your blood doesn't circulate in any specific vein or nerve or anything, you get the problem. It means nervous system is our father of the body. If he is not happy, we can't run the show. When nervous system disturbed, digestive system doesn't operate. Because supply of the blood becomes irregular. Therefore, the organ doesn't operate, function properly to its full capacity. Now, now nervous system have about 100 billion neurons. And there's a body of neurons which recall the neurons from the body, repair the neurons, and see their transmission system. The body of the neurons, 100 billion neurons we have. Now we are coming to digestive system. In digestive system, we have these 6 organs. You can note it down, otherwise you are well aware, maybe knowing. Liver, kidney, intestine, stomach, gallbladder, and pancreas. We always forget that the pancreas plays major part in our body. Next is reproductive system. In male and female, both are in the 4 organs. Females are ovaries, uterus, fallopian tubes, and vagina. Ovaries, uterus, fallopian tube, and vagina. And in males, prostate, testis, penis, and epididymis. Now we come to the question heart. Heart plays only 4 parts, 4 functions. Although they are important, but not so important as in the nervous system. Receiving deoxygenated blood with contain high carbon dioxide and the carrying metabolic waste from the body and sent to body to lungs for pump to lungs for oxygenation. Pumps to lungs for oxygenation and pumping and then get back the oxygenated blood, pumping oxygenated blood to various parts of the body. Pumping hormones and other vital substances to different parts of the body and maintain the blood pressure. Only 4. Now I'll come to our day-to-day health issues, body-related pains. We have about 16 kinds of pain in our body. It starts from our headache. You can note it down. There are 16 kinds of pains we get in our body. Knees pain, headache, back pain in central part and front part of the woman during menstruation period, cramps during that period, migraine-like pain in head, half head pain, severe head pain, finger pains, pain under the foot, bottom of the foot pain, stomach, intestine pain, pain during pulling of leg and nerves, right side of the chest pain, left side of the chest pain, and central part of the chest pains. Now, which are the organs which are responsible for all pains? Nothing to do with the analgesic tablets, painkiller. It doesn't get any relief. Just it gives you time being for 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours relief. But the main involvement is nervous system in our pains. L3, L4 means we start from the brain and enter in the every core part of the body. L3, L4. Stomach, kidney, ovaries, liver, and small intestine. It means digestive system and nervous system. Nothing more than that. If it doesn't function properly, we have to save it. I previously told you the main prime part is nervous system paid to the body. Now we say that pain has, I already said that pain has no link with analgesic tablets, all this. Nervous system and digestive system are only responsible. That's all. We should ensure that our nervous system operates best. Then second is the digestive system. Our organopathy, we approved that in 100 days, organs of digestive system and nervous system is cured permanently. No further problem. After that, now there is so many problems, varicose veins. Varicose veins supply blood one side to the heart. And the cause is mental stress. From mental stress, the flow of the blood doesn't flow as per its required need, or it sometimes collect at one point at the junction. You can see with that veins are blue, become blues in your legs and foot, upon the foot. On the foot you can see sometimes blue veins. That is due to improper supply of the blood. That is again nervous system. Now our high ORAC value of the micro powder. I told you these are the core contents of the all natural growth, medical and this plants. It makes the blood flow and circulate because its ORAC value is very high. What is ORAC? Oxygen radical absorbance capacity. ORAC is a yardstick to check the power of the natural product you are taking. Oxygen radical absorbance capacity. To measure the antioxidant capacity, antioxidant cells, which help us to attack the free radical atoms. Free radical atoms are the bacteria in the air. They help the organ to react and counteract the free radical atoms. Those are the cells. You can't see with eyes. So that is called ORAC value. Now, we'll come to what are the causes of constipation and piles. In every home, I think now it is generally constipation and piles. First and foremost, I'll actually continue mental stress. Again, start from the nervous system. Strained atmosphere during eating a meal, strained atmosphere during having a meal at home. Intake of excessive chili, red or green chili. Taking aerated soft drinks with food. There is a notice now, reason of constipation. High intake of sugar, low intake of water, and high intake of foods with a high iron. I already described that in food, we should neutralize with iron and vitamin C, black and white and pinkish and yellow, our vegetable also. Is our constipation and piles, constipation lands into piles. Because excessive pressure for bowels in the morning and strain the tissues, and finally it gets bleeds. It disturbs the anus and tears the tissues of the anus. Now we are not able to get the bowels. And for not 1-2 days, but a longer period. In our organopathy, we cured unlimited, uncountable patients of constipation piles. In maximum 3 months, 100 days are quite sufficient to bring the organs into order, including the nervous system. Now, next point is, what is the role of vitamins to our body, human body? There are 13 vitamins which play the major part. First is vitamin A. Now vitamin, you find out vitamin A is availability in which vegetable? Highest? Carrot. And best for eye vision. It should be given from the child, from the birth, from the age of 1 year. If he gets a carrot habit of taking carrot, he can never have any problems of the specs in life. It is also available in sweet potato, is available in mango and orange, but not so much but carrot is highest vitamin A. Now vitamin B, B1, B2, B6, B12. It is all a vitamin B, but subclass B1, B2, B6 and B12. Now B6 and B2, B6 and B12 is used during pregnancy by a woman. Is available in soybean and spinach and egg yolk. That is for non-vegetarian. It is best for anemia and neuropathy. If a patient is anemia, he can prefer this or spinach and soybean. Now we come to vitamin C. That's very important part, plays important part. It is highly in tomato. And people think that is in lemon. No, it is lowest in lemon. Highest in tomato, broccoli, Goa. Goa is highest, Goa and kiwi, vitamin C. And it plays a part of healing of tissues in the body. The healing of tissues, ligament, and cleaning the blood vessels, vitamin C. Now we are going to vitamin D. You can see iron also vitamin D. Its main function is to increase the hemoglobin. But what about availability? All items which are the violet in color are rich in vitamin D. Iron. You can say you can take iron from vitamin D from sun also, natural vitamin D. Though vitamin D plays a major part in our body. And it contains, I told you all, pomegranate, apple, banana has also vitamin D. And it is maintain our health tissue, heart, bones, and total system of the digestive system, vitamin D. Because the temperature of the body must be enabled to work the digestive system to digest your food. So vitamin D is a must. Second, we come to vitamin E. It contains mustard, green leaves, and again broccoli. Kiwi also contain, and plum also contain. Avocados, I think you are there in Europe, is also contain vitamin E. It is best for antioxidant, for removing dust from the free radical atoms. It will help a human body to save them from free radical atoms. Mustard. Now come to F, flax seeds. F for flax seeds. Flax seed, I think every person using is better for blood pressure, regulates the blood pressure. Usually you can take in dry fruits, almond and nuts. Vitamin F. Now we'll come to G, again in mustard. G, mustard, asparagus and mushroom and guava. Vitamin G. Its purpose is to warming blood. In winter season is a very good because mustard is used in winter season. Warming of blood, it clears the chest congestion. Now we'll come to vitamin H. There's available in mushroom and also in banana, peanuts. Vitamin H is best for ladies for hair growth. It means mushroom, because mushroom is a grass product, 100% grass product. It's a 100% fiber product. It's best for hair growth. Now under vitamin K. This is only vitamin which is required at the bleeding to stop the bleeding of a patient during accident. Therefore, vitamin K capsule immediate given to a patient if you get any accident. And generally, it is more available in broccoli and green peas in spinach and kiwi. Now I'll come to your gynecological problem and non-fertility. In gynecology, there is generally painful periods, overbleeding, continue for excessive dates, 15 days to 20 days. And organs, I told there are 4 organs involved in that. In this case, for irregular menstruations, the involvement is ovaries, infection to ovary, and growth of fibroids around ovary and uterus. and growth of cyst due to infection. But unfortunately, cyst is hardly noticed by women because it's small, it doesn't give any pain. It's formed around the uterus or ovary. When its size is increased, size is large, only then she come to know there's something wrong. What reason? Chemotherapy. High medication, antibiotics and sedatives. Longer period maintaining copper T because copper is released excessively. That is all cause. Excessive physical work and high mental stress. These are the 7 causes for having irregular menstruation, pains, all these things. I should repeat it. Excessive maintaining copper T because it dilutes the copper more than required. Number 2, mental stress. Number 3, more physical work. Number 5, excess formation of cyst. And number 6, high mental stress. Yes, excessive use of antibiotics and sedatives. And number 7, chemotherapy. These are the 7 reasons due to. Now, question is, why not? What about the disturbance to menstruation? Because during infection to ovaries, it doesn't get capable to produce hormones, or fibroids around uterus and ovary also not allows the ovary to work properly. Ovary function is very important to produce hormones. If it doesn't produce hormone, then menstruation is not possible within that period. It irregular the process of monthly cycle. Specifically in this case, I experienced one of the product from 2017. Now we are very successful in bringing menstruation into order permanently. If maybe for problem for decades old, we cured such patients who are suffering for decades irregular menstruations. We got them care permanently. Still now, hundreds of patients have been cured but never a single told that it is again they have the problem. Now, non-fertility in women. As per Sultan Universal Journal, it was found that pus cell in urine of either of the spouse, male or female, it disturbs the fertility of the other person. In no medical book, this has been defined. In one case, I myself treated on this basis, that is my own invention, which we confirmed by Sultan Universal Medical Journal. The pus cells in the urine were the main cause for fertility also, which is always ignored by a medical professional. Otherwise, there are so many other reasons also. Irregular period, digestive system doesn't work properly, belly is also a reason, improper function of kidney, and defect in fallopian tubes, also the reason. Fertility is possible in 6 months by organopathy if the digestive system and reproductive system is cured, these organs are cured. You can have the good news. Now I am coming to sinusitis, sinus, general problem. When cure sinus at home very easily, and sinus mostly is when the 2 nostrils become inflamed inside. Reason: too much cold temperature or movement in so low temperature that your skull got the semi-liquid layer under the skull, and you start get headache. And when you got the warm atmosphere, that semi-liquid comes down slowly to your throat. From throat, it passes to chest, lungs. If you don't care, your lungs will be full of this sinus. Then there will be breathing difficulty. So this treatment can be cured at home by only 5 items. You use it 3 days and stop taking rice curd, buttermilk, carrot, cucumber. All items of cooling effect will stop. And a tea made of ginger, clove. Clove is very important. It has a ORAC value 3 lakhs. Ginger, clove, NEC. Black pepper, turmeric, and hing. 6 items. If a person takes thrice a day, I think he will be out of sinus. But take precaution, don't take any cooling effect items. Rice and curd and buttermilk should be stopped totally. And should not sleep in AC or direct under the fan. Now, we are coming to what is the role of organopathy in our life? Organopathy deals with organ-specific remedies and their role in treating the diseases. The prime role is to heal and cure the organ permanently within 100 days to function its capacity without any side or adverse effect forever. Paracelsus was born in 1493 and died in 1541 at a very small age. A German Swiss physician, son of a medical professional, did not have any medical degree, but he traveled a lot. He compared that human organs are internal organs and plants are external organs, and it can be similar, can only cure similar. Only plants can cure human organs, medicinal plants and poisonous plants. He challenged all medical universities and medical sciences. But no one listened. You can see the photo of Paracelsus. I think you can see it at the top. There, on the top of it. Yes. Paracelsus. And after his death of 2 decades, the universities, medical universities started educating same theory in the universities. Only after his death, after 2 decades of his death. And now there's a large clinical center in Zurich in the name of Paracelsus Recovery at UTQ, Zurich. Patients from all over the world, all of the world, come there for treatment. They don't use any allopathic medicines. He said he was the person who allowed arsenic and permitted arsenic is the best for treatment. Although they were poison. But medical scientists said poison. Now they accepted arsenic is the best for treatment, human treatment. There are Paracelsus, medical idea of Paracelsus differed sharply from that of physician during that time. He even burned the books of the medical science in the streets. Therefore, he was asked to leave the country for a few years. He came back after 3-5 years. He died at his home, but still not known how this age, 48 years, he died all of a sudden. Now, one question may be having growth in people who see me. What is the fun? What is the interest of this Mr. Nath for such invention at this age? Financial? No. Why not you know? Because I worked in 40 years at a top position in allopathic production formulation. I am aware that we don't get organs cured of people. But after my retirement, or when I decided to have a peaceful life, I noticed a very high commercial behavior of the medical professional. Cost of treatment. I remember the tablet which we sell at the cost of 20 paisa, it is now 3 rupees. 15 times. And tablet which we tablet which we used to sell only 1.5 rupee, it is now used 30 rupees. Same combination, same formula. So it hurted me a lot. Therefore, I decided to give to some society, to something which we have. I have seen the patients from 14 days to 90 years with crucial stage, spending lakhs of rupees, finally remaining on beds for years together. Lost weight from 75 kg to 28 kg. And finally died. What is this? That was the reason I decided to deliver, and not to 1,000, to millions, whatever possible, at a cheapest and negligible cost, without losing their organs. That is my intention of the invention. Now, second question is, how 1 gram of micro powder can cure an organ? Yes. Because 1 gram of micro powder in a sachet has 30 ingredients, more than between 20 to 30. But core, if you say black pepper, the core part of black pepper is tasteless, which really works. No taste. We remove entire upper part of the vegetable, everything, vegetable and fruits, after drying it and getting the removal the entire. And 1 gram of micropowder 0.2 meshes, after filtering 2 meshes, contain power of 72 gram of spices. Can you take at 172? Are they saying no, not possible? That is the reason. Its antioxidant value is very high. It contains 6 lakhs. 1 month of the course of organopathy, a patient gets more than 6 lakhs of antioxidant cells to kill infection and strengthen the immunity. That is the reason he get up in 3 months to a normal person. 6 lakhs antioxidant cells to kill infection and strengthen. This is the cause of our pride, and we feel we are giving to society something. Now, we have already released an encyclopedia in which our performance is there for the last 2-3 years, and also the contact numbers of the patients who acknowledged, including some doctors and their families, qualified doctors, allopathic, their families. They have also acknowledged, and there are contact numbers in the encyclopedia. That copy can be obtained from Mr. Bhatt to study and have a more confidence in organopathy. Now, last I am coming to neurological issues. We could cure number of patients from a student to a matured men's suffering under treatment from neurologists for a couple of years. But we cured them within 4 months. The high dose of antibiotic and sedatives, due to high dose from the allopathy treatment, they lost the memory, they lost the weight. Because in neurology, we have only 4 medicines to treat in neurology: brain, sedative, tranquilizer, antibiotic and steroids. No other treatment. In allopathy, we don't have any others. They are all brothers of steroids and all these things. But it damaged the eye vision also. And imbalancing of the body. When the patient came to us, reported they were imbalanced. He can't sit on the chair. He can't move. But we cured the neurological patient within 4 months. And bringing them into a normal person who can talk well and work well. I think there are some patient has given acknowledgement in this encyclopedia also. Now to cure the patient of neurology and epilepsy treatment is great success for me. I feel pride of that. That's my today issue. Thank you very much for devoting your valuable time to join me today. Hope to associate with us, with our organization, for your family, our personal, our dearer and nearest who are suffering since long. I would always prefer to attend more that patient, they are suffering for years together. Because a person who is suffering only for 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, but that is important, he is suffering for decades and under allopathy treatment. And this total system has been changed, damaged, nervous system damaged, respiratory system damaged, digestive system damaged. Then say the multi-organ damage. Now this patient cannot be cured, multi-organ damage. We cure them, multi-organ slowly. And we never have any patient more than 4 months. That's all. That's my pleasure. Thank you very much for devoting your time.
Thank you, V.S. Nath ji, and it is very useful. I hope like most of them got the complete thesis of what you have said. Is there any questions? We can take a couple of questions if anybody wants to raise any questions. Dayanand ji, Shubharani ji, or Vasundhara ji.
Thank you, Dr. Dayanand Patil here. Can you just tell me what is, you said something about the epilepsy, because my daughter is a cerebral palsy and autistic, and she's having, she's 26.
Bit loudly.
Can you hear now? Can you hear now?
Yes.
Yes, my daughter is 26 years old and she's having cerebral palsy and autism, and she's epileptic from the age of 5.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, but her epilepsy keeps, I mean, she's on a lot of medication, but it's not coming really under control.
You can do one thing. Can you send by email her our prescription and the medication given to her for the last 21 years?
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
I don't think you can. One thing I'm telling you, in epilepsy, certain medicines are restricted to a child to be given less than 10 years.
Yep.
Certain medicines are restricted to be given to an epilepsy patient for less than 4 years.
Yep.
Because I treated an epilepsy patient of 4 years who was being given a medication of liberal restricted up to 10 years by a non-hospital for 3 years and 3 months. And that child came to me, he was not able to speak, to sit, maybe was just a half-dead child. Therefore, epilepsy medicines are very much restricted to be given to the patient under Martindale Pharmacopoeia UK. It's very clearly mentioned. This medicine cannot be given till he completes 10 years. Till medicine cannot be given till he completes 4 years. Therefore, I need what are the prescriptions from the beginning? If you can serve me, then I'll be very helpful. I can see what are the side effects and adverse effects the baby has suffered from the beginning. Then treatment become, our diagnosis become most comfortable.
Okay, thank you. I'll send it.
Thank you.
You send me that one. You can get a Gmail from mail from Mr. Bhatt, everything information from me.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
What are available? If not available, what are available, you send it.
All right, thank you.
We'll sort it.
Thank you. Is there any other questions? Don't think there is any. So I think Dr. Nath, thank you very much. I will share the details to people who have attended, at the same time also who have registered. And this recording is available. The delivery of speech is available. So I'll share the details and and share the contact numbers also. And we will keep in touch for any further things. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful day and weekend.
Okay, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.